All right, my name's Kevin Burns. This song is called Alyssa. Come on, Alyssa, can I talk to you? Tell me things all the good girls do at the school dance when you were sneaking wine with that tiny skirt on. They all stood in line singing la da la da la da la da da, singing la da la da la da la da. Come on, Alyssa, won't you dance with me? Whisper things we'll never see. I'll tell my friends mystery tale. Read the truths from the Holy Grail. Singing la da la da la da la da da. Singing la da la da la da la da. Only 2 more years and I'll walk away. But it's been 4 years from my first day, down to the second minute counting. All the years are haunting me to stay. Come on, Alyssa, can I talk to you? Tell me things all the good girls do at the school dance when you were sneaking wine with that tiny skirt on. They all stood in line singing la da la da la da la da da, singing la da la da la da la da. Thank you. All right, this next song is called Beck and Call. Wasting all my time trying to find that peace of mind I left behind, with worn out welcomes, mistakes of kindness fall. Tracing all my lines, trying to find that place of mine, my so-called pride, with tired eyes, mistakes of judgment fall down, fall down. 'Cause 'cause I don't wanna be swimming backwards from the falls, falling forward at your walls. I'm at your beck and call. It's taken all my life looking for that one and only clue I'll never find, knowing only you could break my fall. Fall down, fall down, 'cause I don't wanna be swimming backwards from the falls, falling forward at your wall. I don't wanna be swimming backwards from the falls, falling forward at your wall. I'm at your beck and call. Thank you. All right, this song is called Trigger Happy Accident. And it's fictitious. It's not as dark as it really sounds. Just moved in again, I feel like this will never end. This constant back and forth's a living hell. Never thought it would come to this, so many ties to just one kiss. And now you wanna throw it all away. Oh, it's a roller coaster and a real disaster falling fast. Oh, it's a loaded pistol in a trigger-happy accident. And we're back in bed again. This feels too good to ever end. This back-and-forth affair is wearing well, wearing on my fragile mind, tearing on my gentle spine. Can't find the strength to throw it all away. Oh, it's a roller coaster in a real disaster falling fast. Oh, it's a loaded pistol in a trigger-happy accident. In my head again, telling lies to meet your ends. You love me too damn much to ever leave. Never thought it would come to this, so many ties to just one kiss. And now I have to throw it all away. Oh, it's a roller coaster in a real disaster falling fast. Oh, it's a loaded pistol in a trigger-happy accident. Oh, it's a roller coaster in a real disaster falling fast. Oh, it's a loaded pistol and a trigger happy accident. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, this is a song called Our Wedding Day, which I wrote for my sister and her husband for their first dance at their wedding. Couldn't last another day without you. Couldn't find a place to call my own. From now on, it's you and me together. From now on, let's never be alone. Have years and years of happy tears, just hold me close, I'll wipe your fears away. Have ups and downs, happy sounds, just hold me close on this our wedding day. Wouldn't take a day of you for granted. Never knew how short a day could be. I know times have never been too kind before. We'll take our time, just you and me. Have years and years of happy tears, just hold me close, I'll wipe your fears away. Have ups and downs and happy sounds, just hold me close on this our wedding day. Years pass like memories through glasses. We finally found a place to call our own. From now on, we'll always be together. From now on, we'll never be alone. Have years and years of happy tears, just hold me close, I'll wipe your fears away. Have ups and downs and happy sounds, just hold me close on this our wedding day. Have years and years of happy tears, just hold me close, I'll wipe your fears away. Have ups and downs and happy sounds, just hold me close on this our wedding day. Thank you. Appreciate it. This song's called Promise. I'll be right here waiting for you, and I'll be strong if you need me to. It won't be long till you walk back through my open arms and back into my heart. Nothing will bring us down. I won't let you down this time. Nothing will bring us down. I promise you. All my life I've been waiting for you to keep me strong and help me through the right and wrong, the road so long. Now you're home, back into my heart. Nothing will bring us down. I won't let you down this time. Nothing will bring us down. I promise you. Nothing will bring us down. I won't let you down this time. Nothing will bring us down. I promise you. It won't be long till you walk back through my open arms and back into my heart. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for coming and listening. Appreciate it.
Hello, guys. My name is Sam Cucuzella, and I'm here with Kevin Burns. We just heard Kevin Burns do a live set. Sounded very, very good. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Oh, we're really, really glad to hear that. So, what got you into music?
It's a good question. I've been playing guitar since I was probably 13 or so, and just played all throughout school with friends and ended up going into it professionally after college and just kind of stayed with it.
That's nice to hear. Did you end up playing a lot in college? I saw you went here to the wonderful University of Delaware.
I did, yeah. I played throughout college in a lot of local bars and things like that at the time, in a band from years ago. So
really,
yeah.
So how many bands would you say you've been a part of?
A lot. I don't know, 10 maybe, 5 to 10, something like that. 6 to 10.
Wow.
A lot over the years for sure.
What currently is the band that you are in right now, or how many, may I ask, are you currently in?
So I primarily do solo acoustic shows, and yes. I do sound and fill in for a wedding band called Deja Blue, and I do fill-in work for other local bands just as a guitarist.
So you sort of just show up wherever you're needed?
Yes.
That's definitely the type of person we need, I feel like, in society today.
Thanks.
Yeah. So obviously your family is here. They've been incredibly wonderful.
Yes, they are incredibly wonderful.
Yeah, and so what would you say, would you say they have any impact on your songwriting and just sort of your musicality, anything that you've done?
Yes, although I haven't written as much in recent years, so I would say, a lot of things impact songwriting. I think a lot of experiences impact it, even if it's not directly related to a particular song. All your experiences kind of inform everything you write,
Right.
But, I'm looking to get back into writing a little more now because I think life just got busy, and I kind of haven't been doing it as much lately. So,
what would you say you would sort of write about now versus what you would write about when you were younger?
Wow, that's a really good question. I wish you gave these to me ahead of time. I might write about family more now, I would think, or just even a lot of my songs are fictitious. they seem heavy or they seem about someone in particular, but they're kind of just ideas that sometimes come to me in the form of a story. So I don't think that would change either, but I think, those stories can get informed by your life. And there have been autobiographical songs that I've written and things that have happened in my life. But I think having a family that would listen to my music might change or
Like
make
what
me
you
more
write?
careful about what I might write about.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Certain topics, you
Yeah.
might want to change. So like being like in music and sort of just being around the business of making music for a while, what would you say has been like the best sort of venue that you've played at, or what's been like the best experience you've had playing music?
It's changed over the years. So when I was younger, it was definitely some of the bigger rooms like the Stone Balloon that's no longer there. I used to play there. Places down at the beach, the Bottle and Cork, the Rusty Rudder. Those kind of places were always fun to play. And as I've gotten a little older, I enjoy playing for more intimate crowds sometimes, like restaurants and things like that. That's just a nice place to be, a place I feel like I could take my family to if I wanted to. Having said that, I mean, I just filled in with a band this past weekend, and we played a pretty big club down in Maryland that I had a blast at. It was great. And it was a lot of, big crowd, and I had a really great time. So I still enjoy all of it, but I think that as you grow and change, what appeals to you changes a little over time.
That definitely makes a lot of sense. I mean, the idea of playing at a more like intimate venue like a restaurant or just sort of like a food location like that, I feel like would be a lot more appealing with family, and like having your family there definitely would inform like sort of like the music you're making and like your choice on where to play. Do you think that that sort of plays a role at all?
I think so, yes.
That's awesome to hear. So like, and once again, you said you graduated from UD. So personally, like, is there any experience here at UD that you had that sort of like informed your musical career, or like anything that like you've like learned here that you've kind of like taken with you?
I'm sure there are. I mean, I went to school to be an English teacher, which I never ended up doing. I student taught, and I really enjoyed it, and I always kind of thought that I might end up doing that someday. But then, music kind of got busy and took off, and I've been doing it ever since. And then I had kids, and I ended up being able to stay home and raise my kids. I worked at night, but I was home during the day with the kids, and so it was a really nice thing. It's kind of allowed me to do a lot of cool things. But I mean, I learned a lot at UOD that I think even some of the songs I've written have elements from that period of my life in them and things I've learned. So you always carry that with you. And I mean, I'm still around the university a lot. I live in Newark, and I was born and raised in Newark. So I've seen it change over the years. I've played along Main Street for the past 25 years. So, I mean, It's just seeing how it's changed, and playing to all the different generations of students has been a lot of fun. And I've worked with a lot of people from the university, even that from the a cappella groups and things like that have sang in bands I was in and things like that. So,
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting to hear. I know there's a lot of, musical groups around this school. I know the a cappella ones. Golden Blues, I think, is their name.
There's a few of
There's
them.
a few of them. There's a lot.
The Deltones is who
That's
who we had singers from. We had a few singers from the Deltones.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
You're sort of like staying active with like university life and continuing to make music with people from this university.
Yeah.
In sort of this later period. What would you say is like the biggest like change you've noticed like in the musicians, like the reaction from students at UD from music and like the past to the future?
I don't know. I'm not sure how to answer that. I mean, music changes over time, right? What's popular, and for a lot of years I actually hosted like live karaoke where people would come up and sing with me playing guitar, like down on Main Street. So I would see the styles of music change a little bit, that people wanted to sing and things like that.
Sort of like different requests of like different genres depending on time period.
Yeah, a little bit of that. And you just see trends in what's popular among, not just in music, but, kind of pop culture stuff that gets popular in life among certain age groups. And if you don't work around that age group, you don't tend to see it. And I can't think of a really good example right now, but from my experience, it's mostly been musical things that I've noticed the changes throughout the years. I played down at the university a lot in like the early 2000s and some of the bars, and then again in kind of like the 2010s, and it changed a lot just from them. But then a lot of the music came back too. Yeah, like it's so cyclical. So
yeah, I think that's the sort of interesting thing that you bring up there with like the whole idea of music sort of being cyclical, because like these people that are coming here in the 2010s, they probably like grew up listening to that music from the 2000s that might have been popular with them, and now they're sort of bringing that back. And like now me, who's here in 2025, I'm listening to sort of this older music. Would you say that like a lot of these songs have like sort of like that like you've been asked to play or that you've played has sort of like stood the test of time?
Some of them certainly have, yeah. And songs that that I went to high school or college with, to a lot of kids in the 2010s even, it was like classic rock for them, but they still but they were, because of things like Spotify, you have access to such a large volume of music that kids are exposed to music they may not have otherwise been exposed to. And so they would ask for things that was classic rock to them that was just contemporary music to me. Yeah. But I happen to know it because it's from,
your generation.
From my generation.
So you knew, and they were like, oh, can you play this like classic? And you're like, this was big when I was here. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of like musical talent at UD, like from the station, from like people just in Newark like you and so many others. Like, have you like what sort of advice would you give to like younger like musicians at UD on like how to play, like what necessarily to do, and sort of how to grow?
Be flexible and be willing to adapt to a different environment. For example, like when I started playing, I was in a full band. I was playing loud. I was playing bars. I had to learn to play quieter. I had to learn to play, different styles of music for weddings, for example, versus a restaurant, versus a club, versus, what have you. You might be at a waterfront place that you need to kind of like play a slightly different style of music than you would at a place that's not on the water, or you might have to be, if you're at a cocktail hour for a wedding, you got to kind of hit one vibe, whereas the dance section is completely different. So it's just being versatile and flexible about what different situations call for.
What would you say is sort of like your favorite style to play in this like sort of like flexible style of music? Like what would you say is your best?
I love like broken down acoustic songs. I like doing singer-songwriter stuff like James Taylor, for example, that kind of stuff, or Jack Johnson. But I like that kind of stuff, but I also like when you take more like complex music and break it down to just like a guitar and a voice, or a piano and a voice, or something like that. I love hearing simplified versions of big songs.
Yeah. I feel like that's definitely something that like a lot of people sort of connect to, just because like we all want to listen to like this big music. We all want to listen to this music that's like multi-layered, multi-instrumental, and then like you like hear like you're like, oh, I could just sort of make the same noise, but I could make it on one guitar and I could learn it by myself. I think there's definitely sort of an appeal to that. What do you say?
Yeah, and that's been, it's probably been the past 10 years of my life have been a lot more of solo acoustic stuff, and it's been a different journey for me because I'm only responsible for getting myself there, and it's a lot easier in a lot of senses because I don't have to worry about the whole team of people that I'm trying to keep together. But then again, all the responsibility is on me, and all it's just a different role that I had to learn and grow into and expand my repertoire for, and I've done that, but it was definitely a learning curve to it.
I was gonna say, sort of like that balance there of like, it used to be like you were probably carrying like you were like sort of responsible for your own stuff, but you had all this other stuff you had to deal with, but you also had like now it's like you have your own thing. You have like the stuff you're responsible for. Like, would you say like that? Would you say it's not necessarily as stressful, or would you say it's definitely been a little bit easier?
It's not as stressful. It's definitely not.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with like the years that you've had, like you think you've sort of nailed down what you like doing, and
Yeah, for the
all
most
that.
part, but it's still changing. So the wedding band I work with, I used to be in charge of. I was the co-band leader of it, and I left because I just wanted to pursue the solo acoustic stuff, and I kind of got brought back in because their sound guy left, and they brought me in to help out.
Yeah.
And now I just seem to be the full-time sound guy for them. So it's a role I had to learn, and I've enjoyed it, and so it's just a different way of kind of diversifying what I can do to help obtain enough work as a musician.
Yeah, and I think that sort of goes back to your flexibility point about
Yeah.
like how you want to stay flexible. I mean, if you didn't have that flexibility, you wouldn't have been in this role. So I definitely feel like that adaptation has helped you out in a very big way.
I agree. Yes, that's true.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming. Thank you guys for listening. Kevin, thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
playing. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right. And we will see you back on 91.3 WVUD. Was that a good sign-off?